blessed to be with this super spectacular Paul Chek. Yay! Would you like to shake our caveman's hand?
Yes, hello. Nice to meet you. I understand your name is Bumi.
It is, and okay, I'll tell him what your name means. Bumi actually means Indonesian for earth.
All right.
Yeah, so Paul,
Yes.
Bumi and I
Yeah.
would love to ask you some questions about health for families and kids. So,
Good, let's do it.
All right, so you'd like to ask a question first. Okay. Bumi would like to know, actually, how do families incorporate some health strategies that they might have used back in his day in the Paleolithic era?
Well, the first thing to remember is that everything we would have done in the Paleolithic era would have been natural.
Yes,
There would not have
exactly.
been food that lasted a year on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my rules is the longer it lasts on the shelf, the worse it is for you, right?
Okay, yep.
And remember that everything that's processed and packaged is enzymatically dead. And if we eat food without enzymes in it, then we have to spend all the enzymes in our body. And these days, by about the age of 30 to 32, most people are enzyme depleted and they have terrible digestive problems, which is one of the reasons why we have such a high rate of fungal and parasite infections today.
Whoa, holy moly.
So,
Parasites.
yeah, that's about 90% of the world population, based on scientific investigations now, has a parasite infection, and 90% have a fungal infection at the same time. And remember, those are Mother Nature's cops. They come
Yeah.
to break down any living organism that doesn't have enough vitality to contribute to nature. So if you don't eat food that's more alive than you are,
Yep.
then you're going to lose your vitality. Right? When we eat real food, it gives us real energy.
Yep, yep.
A tired person eating dead food just gets more dead.
So Bumi wants to know, is it kind of like the foods that him and his tribe might have gathered from around the bush and that sort of thing?
Yes, so anytime we're eating things that come fresh out of a garden or that are raised on an organic farm that are minimally processed, then we're right back where we came from. And certainly we can take advantage of, things like ovens and, low-level food processing, knives and things that we've developed technologically, refrigerators. But when you start using things like microwaves and you start breaking things up into such small chemical elements that they lose their holistic integrated function, it's no longer food. Now it becomes, shall we say, chemicals
Yep.
and isolates that the body can't use effectively.
They are big words too.
Well,
Isolates,
Yeah,
chemicals.
yeah. Well, it just means breaking. Everything that gives us life has an integrated function. A cell is an integrated system. So if you eat a piece of chicken or you eat a carrot, you're eating a collection of cells.
Mm-hmm.
But if you break that down so that all the enzymes are broken up, all the trace minerals are broken up, all the fats are separated out, all the proteins are separated out, now you've lost the, shall we say, the holistic integrated function, and you're not eating something that's life-giving anymore.
Yep.
Think of it this way. What part of a watch tells time?
Well, that's an awesome question. Is it a joke?
No, it's not a
So,
joke.
what part of a watch tells time? I don't know.
The whole thing.
Hey, I
Okay.
like it.
So
Yeah.
if I give you a whole bucket of sweet pans,
Yep.
does it help you tell time?
Sweet what?
Sweet pans, the
Oh.
minute sweep hand.
No, it doesn't.
Right? If I give you hour hands, does it help you tell time?
No.
So you need the whole watch.
Dude.
But when you're eating food, if you break it up to the point that it doesn't work functionally anymore, it's like eating pieces of a watch. You'll never tell time better.
So that's like instead of drinking the juice, you should just eat the fruit.
Well, if you
Get all of it.
it's one thing. Now, drinking the juice, if it's fresh, squeezed, and it's used with a slow-speed juicer that doesn't torture the juice,
Yep.
then you still, shall we say, eating the watch because the cell represents the watch.
Okay.
If it's a living cell, it's got all its functional parts in it. But once you start breaking it down beyond that, now you're eating parts. So the system no longer works anymore.
Okay, so you're saying whole food is a gazillion times more amazing for every part of cell of our body.
Whole food is holistic.
Hey, I get it. Okay, one more question.
Sure.
All right. That's a perfect question. Now, when Bumi lived back in 40,000 years ago, they used to run around and play lots of games and they'd go on hunts and that sort of thing, and it
Yes.
kept them so mobile and active.
Yes.
What's a great way for kids these days to stay as active and to be outdoors and that sort of thing?
I'll tell you what I teach my students.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Choose your favorite animal and pretend you're that animal.
Oh,
right?
like how would we be? What about a bear?
Well, a bear, then what do bears do? Bears, they get on their hind legs and they like to shake trees, and they hunt and they crawl around on the ground. They like to go down in caves, right? So that anytime, almost all kids have favorite animals. So instead of having to go to the gym or get stuck on a couch, if you spend just a few minutes a day being your favorite animal and go through 4 or 5 different animals, I teach the tiger, I teach the dragon, I teach the eagle, I teach the deer, I teach the bear.
Do you teach the antelope?
I haven't taught the antelope yet.
Maybe that's a good one to
maybe
put on
we
the
should,
list.
we should start thinking about that one.
I think we should. Yeah.
But Bumi knows all the animals because Bumi's a caveman. So
That's it.
Bumi
So
can teach the kids.
Staying simple is quite just keep it simple, really.
You know what? Simple is amazing,
Yeah.
and it's not stressful.
Yeah, and it's real. It's like natural.
Water's simple,
And it's the best thing in the world.
and when you forget water, you're in trouble.
Exactly right.
Right? Sunlight's simple, but when you forget the sun, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Sleeping's simple,
Yeah.
but hardly anybody's doing it anymore, so they're on all these drugs to try to compensate for sleep. Sleep's the cheapest form of energy you can get, and the most healing time your body gets because your mind shuts off and you're not doing things. But look, we're so busy playing with computer games and trying to get better grades at the expense of having a healthy body. I mean, if kids are spending so much time trying to cram for tests and meet competitive academic standards that they forget how to take care of themselves, then we have smart, sick children, which isn't very smart.
No, not at all. So you're kind of saying that health is about nurturing, using a holistic method for your mind, body, and your soul, really.
Right, yes. Academic success is no good if you don't have health and if you don't have creativity.
Exactly.
What
Life is all about creation, right?
Right. If you can't have a little bit of intellect, left brain, and an equal amount of right brain play, then you go out of balance.
Yep.
And so what do we have today? A bunch of smart, sick people, which isn't that smart.
No, not at all. Especially if the kids want to go out and live their dreams and be everything they've ever wanted to be.
If you're not living your dream, then you're living your nightmare.
That's exactly
And
right.
I don't think that's the best way for our kids to go.
It does sound a bit sad, doesn't it? Well, we're so lucky to have had you to educate us on all this stuff today. So thanks, Paul, for taking the time.
Thank you.
And for meeting our B-Man, aka Bumi.
Me and Bumi live the same principles. Yay, Bumi!
Yay!